my coffee, ready for a big day. Hi all, welcome. This is going to be my 60-day update video for alternate day fasting, and spoiler alert, it didn't go super well this month. What I'm actually going to be doing is my makeup for another video that I want to shoot in a little bit, so I figured this was a good time to just throw in an update. I'll mix in some video of what I have been eating, some eggs with tomatoes. I did have a 100-calorie English muffin too this morning. I thought that would be enough to kind of hold me over, but then I got a little hungry, so I just went and made me some of this. Try not to chew and talk, because that's rude. What I do want to talk about is kind of a reminder that this 30 days was no alcohol. Really wasn't that bad. I did have a flub up, which you'll see later. I maintained the eating whatever I wanted at any point in time. So I didn't restrict myself as far as calories or carbs or candy because we just had Halloween. Did my very best to stick to eating every other day. There was a day or two in there that I did eat one meal a day because I felt really tired, but then I tried my very best to not eat again for another 24 hours to kind of make up for that. So I would say that it was an aggressive intermittent fasting on those days, but ultimately 80% of the time was alternate day fasting where I didn't eat for at least 32 to 34, sometimes 36 hours, which is okay. I feel like that portion it's working out pretty well for me. I'm not angry or upset or missing food too much. I just find things to keep myself busy. You can see my previous video where I talked a little bit more about what and why that I'm doing. I will put the link down below. I know that at this point in my life, I am trying new, fun, different things to see what I can do to get healthier and lose weight. Right now, I'm not 100% sure what the healthier is, so I have to make a new plan for my next 30 days, which will start tomorrow. My two options, as I'm doing things very slowly, one at a time, I have ceased to absolutely no alcohol. I don't plan on drinking a lot, but if I want a glass of wine every now and then, or a little mixed drink, I will still have it because I didn't notice a tremendous weight loss. Actually, it was pretty sad weight loss for 30 days, and you'll see that in a little bit. My next 30 days, I gave myself some thinking time over the last few weeks on exactly what I wanted to do, and I came down to two things. I thought either I'm going to restrict my calories to eat X amount of calories or below for an entire week, so a weekly calorie allowance, or do a weekly exercise regimen. So I went back and forth for a little while in my brain about which one that I wanted to start, because I know I'm going to start both eventually, but which one do I want to do first? And I have decided on exercise. So I'm going to start an exercise regimen. It's going to be 3 to 4 times a week, depending on what I have time for. It's going to be a minimum of 30 minutes at a pop, so nothing aggressive, nothing too crazy. You know, when you start new things and you go in balls out way too aggressive, you tend to fizzle out and burn out. So I felt like the 30-minute minimums, if I feel like doing more I will, but at the minimum 30 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week, giving myself a little bit of okay, I did 3, okay, I did 4 leeway will help me stick with it a little bit better. Why don't we go to a little bit of video what I did eat throughout the month. Here we go. Quick update. This is Tuesday of week 2. No alcohol. day 9, I guess this would be, continuing alternate day fasting. Week 1, I'll have to admit, on 2 of my 3 fast days, I did eat a little bit, so everybody, I guess, fudges up a little bit. I made those 1 meal a day days. I just got to the point where I was unhappy and really hungry, so I ate, but then I waited 20-ish, 24 hours-ish to eat again on my regular eating day. So I tried to kind of cut my losses without making myself feel super guilty about it. Yesterday was a fast day that I got through with flying colors. I didn't have any issues at all. I wasn't hungry actually at all, and I still haven't eaten yet. I have had creamer in my coffee just for funsies this morning. But as far as the no alcohol, I'll be honest, it's the longest I've been without alcohol in probably since I was pregnant with Eleanor. And she will be 5 in January, so do the math. Sometimes still have a little extra energy on my fasting days, making it difficult to fall asleep. A little insomnia on fasting days, I think, is normal from other people I've seen. I don't know if some of you guys out there who are alternate day fasting, do you have anything weird like that happen on your fasting days? Do you have a hard time falling asleep? I keep 2 bottles of water by my bed, so if my tummy starts to gurgle near bedtime or in the middle of the night, I just pick one up and chug it, and it usually makes me feel better. But catch you later. What is that wine? Let me briefly explain. I work for an Italian company, and if we have customers in and we serve them lunch, we give them the option on whether or not to have a glass of wine with it. And the manager had poured it. I looked at it and realized, crap, I'm not supposed to drink that. To not be rude, I went ahead and drank it. So that was my whoopsies, the one and only time. But I wanted to leave it in because this is real life and stuff like this happens. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. So I didn't take as much video this month on what I did eat. Everything's pretty much the same as it was before. Just not really watching my calories or watching any macro or micronutrients or anything. Just eating on my eat days and not eating on my not eat days. And not drinking alcohol except for that one time. But, I explained that, so I'm not going to explain myself anymore. This month is going to do a little bit better. And what I mean by a little bit better is I hope a lot better, because here's my starting measurements and weight. And here's where I am today. Sad tuba noise here. A little disappointed in that, but I lost, an entire pound, and I didn't gain anything, which to me is still a little nuts for as much junk food and fast food that I ate this month. Like pizzas and Chinese food and candy. It's October, so everybody had candy everywhere. And I ate those on my eat days, and I still lost a pound. That to me is absolutely bonkers, and I'm going to take that as a win, no matter how little it is. So, this next month, I got it. We're going to throw in some exercise. We're going to see how that does on the body, how that works on my measurements, and how it works on my weight. Let's see how that goes. I guess I will catch you in 30 days if you don't watch any of the other stuff, which is totally fine. I really appreciate you coming here and supporting me, and the few people that sent me comments last month telling me to keep it up and to keep me motivated. I really appreciated it. It warmed my heart, and it did keep me motivated. So thank you. I love you guys. I'll see you in another 30 days. Bye.